Take your phone to her right now.
All right, let me go to the office. I'll call you right back.
Do not cut that phone off. Go there now.
I live in Jason. I'm going there, Chief.
No, you're not Jason. I'm hearing them. Keep your phone on.
I'm on my way going there.
Go in there and leave the phone on. If you're text message, all you're not wearing a uniform. Your commander call you. I'm calling. Then you beat on my daughter?
No, she never be on.
Yeah, don't pull that girl to touch you when the time is
Papa, I want to talk to you.
Hello, Daddy.
Champion, they beat on you over there?
Yeah?
They beat on you?
Yeah, they beat me with ratting.
They still beating you with racket?
They been beating me, ma. They beat me with ratting.
When they beat you?
I won't be you.
I want one morning, not too long.
I can't enter in, Chief.
But how you addressing me just now?
When you call me, I'm on my way coming to the office.
No, my question to you, yeah? How she addressing me right now? What she said?
She said somebody beat her with ratting.
No, she said, hello, Daddy. You know what she said?
Yeah, but let me see who do that, and Chief. I'll call you right back. You are just entering.
You're taking for in she's selling drugs, she was smoking drugs. Or she was phone in the ghetto?
Yeah, Chief, she was in a house with a man. In the team round. They were cutting when we got there. But what me to bring her now? Sorry for me saying it. She was born naked there. For the guy had a job that was tying the market. He put up resistance and fought the officer and took 2 bags from her. One ever guy said was coming when he saw the man attacking her. I had to join the ever man. Then took a man back from him.
That girl is my daughter. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, Chief.
She's my daughter. Your reason ran out to her sister and then bring her home.
What?
You heard what I said?
Yeah, and Chief, 1 minute, me talk to you, sir.
Yeah, what you want to say?
Chief, they talk 2 hours my bravo.
That's something y'all can get later on. Y'all got people when I say release my daughter to. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Release her to her sister and then bring her home now to me.
But Chief, my bravo issue.
No, listen to me. You better don't make me get upset, eh?
Consider it, don't you?
I said release her to her sister and bring her home now. I want to drive the case right now.
Consider it, don't you?
The man who you arrested with the charge, I said release my daughter now.
Chief, the man escape.
No, you know what I mean?
No.
So you cannot release my daughter? What you saying?
But Chief, besides, somebody can guarantee her. People here, let me do my own piece of job to guarantee her, Chief.
Oh, you talking on the phone? I should get you my wait. I come in the case right away from me. Wait. You understand what happened? I say, hey, I'm driving the case right now. I don't want to fucking see you. I don't want to fucking see you that DA bidding when I get there. I don't want to fucking see you in DA bidding when I get there right now. I honor you, then you tell me I'm doing my job. I give you a chance to do your job.
No,
you talk to me on the phone?
The people here guarantee her. That will do a guarantee. No, can't just
you telling me I should give you a chance to do your job? I mean, you spoke to on the phone right now?
I said, the people can guarantee her the people already here. So that will do it.
Okay, let me say something so you can understand.
Yes, sir.
You is the one who sent your telephone number to me. I want to see you in my office tomorrow morning. You telling me to give you a chance to do your job? No, I don't. And what you just told me? You might ask Marshall people what happened. Are you ordering me to give you a chance to do your job? Chief,
I said the people already here to get from the here. I think your daughter, your.
I said, they're all my children. My children. I'm telling you, they telling me say give me a chance to do my job, right? I'm driving to Carrisburg. I'm driving. No. I'm driving to Carrisburg.
Now you are talking to the people outside there. Give me a chance. Now you. I think you're in the north. Other people talking to the.
We gotta be real. You people say that the president stealing the country money, get it to a horse, fight in your horse, as for eating money to a horse every day, and you criticize other people. President Boycott take the SOE's money with all accountability. They cannot contribute towards the budget. Okay, and as a result of that, he dumped it into 4 years for his retirement benefit and will sit and be pretending it's a presidential project. You want to talk about presidential projects? Talk about bill errors. Top men, they are dilapidated across the country. 10 million United States out of 8 million United States out of bill one horse for president to sleep in the country. If you call a presidential project, why are we shifting the goalpost from presidential from boycott retirement home to presidential project. Even assuming, let me live by your argument that it's a presidential project. You know how many president homes across the country? The president says, so what we can renovate it? What's the priority? In the jungle there, no electricity, nothing. And people talking about, oh, Georgia, big condominium, and the other one that presidential project, $10 million for $10 million on 4 acres of land, giving it to your nephew to that on 11th Street to go build a place. Moson's Company Incorporated. Did they bid? What the bidding process? What the advertisement? What the PPCC? That be realistic, man. We're not trying and pretend because we don't love the past administration. If it was good for Paul, it should be good for John. That be realistic. They went through the PPC. We should be questioning the legality surrounding this thing. What's the money in the budget? And we all say, oh, that no in the budget. Why there's nothing in the budget? The budget is available for public consumption. Okay, that's the main retirement we bidding. Maybe because of public pressure now, they will say, oh, that presidential era. Who allocated the money? Millions of dollars. That's what we put me MCS school system. You said no child will be on the street. Then you're thinking about where you will later after you lead the presidency. Why do you know where the SOE's money are going? Freeport, NPA is supposed to contribute $13 billion. They can't contribute it. That's the same thing. Cash cow. NASCO, they can't contribute towards the budget. That's the same thing. No Canadian, all the SOEs, LTA, Maritime, the amount of will contribute. Have you asked yourself where the money going? That to the president's project. Swakoko just is only important today. That she took money and sent it to Unity Party. Yes, no corporate social funds. She gave it to Unity Party market women. No poor market women may not have even received that money. The Unity Party chairman ate that money according to my information. But the law on the poor marketers.
From Monday to Friday, 9 to 11. Blaze Radio, they bring talk with the heaven. Ambassador KONAH RUFUS on the mic. For talking points, we go shine the light. Talking point for Blaze we day. 90.7 online every day. Politics, news and truth we bring. For Liberia, we go make you sing. We talk the matter, no go hide, no go run. From Monrovia to every town, we get the one. Issues we matter, we go break them down. For the people, for the youth, for the whole town. Talking point for Blaze we day. 90.7 online every day. Politics, news and truth we bring. For Liberia, we go make you sing. Ambassador RUFUS, he sabi the game. He bring the facts, no be for fame. From government talk to street side chats. Talking points, they give you all that. You fit calling, you fit talk your mind. For Blaze we listen, no one go blind. From policy to power, we go discuss. For Liberia's future, we all must trust. Talking point for Blaze we day. 90.7 online every day. Politics, news and truth we bring. For Liberia, we go make you sing. You tune in every night, don't miss the show. Talking point for Blaze with the...
Indeed, folks, let me say good evening to you wherever you are. However you are joining us this evening, it is a pleasure to be back on your radio and your television. So wherever you are, let me say good evening to you. And what a pleasant way to welcome you folks for tonight's edition of The Talking Point. The matter of fact, today is the weekend edition. Yeah, this edition is the weekend edition of the program. The Talking Point comes to you from Monday to Friday. And we are here every night from Monday to Friday discussing those things that matter to Liberia. So I'd love to say welcome to tonight's edition of the program. As usual, tonight's edition promises to be fascinating. It is something you just cannot afford to miss. Like I announced yesterday, I'm expecting some of my media colleagues. I'm expecting some of my media colleagues who they are already around. Yeah, they're already around. Who definitely tonight we're gonna be discussing some serious national issues, some national issues as it relates to our country. So stick and stay right there. I'm seeing the background. Uh, I'm seeing some of our colleagues already in the background, and some of them live in studio with me right here. So stick and stay right there, folks. The talking point comes to you from Monday to Friday. My name is Ambassador KONAH Rufus. It is a pleasure uh, to be back on your radio and television. Those of you watching us on Facebook, please help us to share a live video. If you're watching us on YouTube as well, you can do the same, share the live video so that others will join the program tonight. So quickly before I go to my colleagues. Yeah, to my colleague, my bosses. Yeah, that's my boss man. Before I do that, definitely let's inform you that the Blaze cash giveaway is on. The Blaze cash giveaway is on. The only thing you need to do is pick up your Lone Star cell phone and that star 799 star 9 hatch. Today is the Friday jackpot of the program. So put in your transaction. You play with $200 Liberian per ticket and stand a chance to win for yourself 50,000 Liberian dollars. It will go for a draw and your number comes out. Definitely, you are going to win for yourself 50,000 Liberian dollars tonight on the show. So after we've done that, we've gone like 14 minutes already. Yeah, 14 minutes into the time already. So let me just see how best we can. Let's just take a very short break and we come back. Then we join our colleagues for us to discuss Liberia tonight. Let's take this very short break.
Oh, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. From Monday to Friday, 9 to 11. Blaze Radio, they bring talk with the heaven. Ambassador KONAH Rufus on the mic. For talking points, we go shine the light. Talking point for Blaze we day 90.7 online every day. Politics, news and truth we bring. For Liberia, we go make you sing. We talk the matter, no go hide, no go run. From Monrovia to every town, we get the one. Issues we matter, we go break them down. For the people, for the youth, for the whole town. Talking point for Blaze we day 90.7 online every day. Politics, news and truth we bring. For Liberia, we go make you sing. Ambassador Rufus is sabi the game. He bring the facts, no be for fame. From government talk to street side chats. Talking points, they give you all that. You fit calling, you fit talk your mind. For Blaze we listen, no one go blind. From policy to power, we go discuss. For Liberia's future, we all must trust. Talking point for Blaze we day 90.7 online every day. Politics, news and truth we bring. For Liberia, we go make you sing. You tune in every night, don't miss the show. Talking point for Blaze, where the real talk go. Ambassador Rufus, your voice, your friend. For Liberia's progress, we go defend. Yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, oh. So tune in every night, don't miss the show. Talking point for Blaze, where the real talk go. Ambassador Rufus, your voice, your friend. For Liberia's pro.
Tonight's edition of the program. Sorry, we needed to do some more adjustment. Let me see if we can definitely join the team. Yeah, join the team. We are expecting Prince Miller. Prince Miller there from the United States of America. He is the CEO of Global Dream. We are expecting him shortly to be with us. But however, uh, I have the bossy one of my boss men. Yeah. So let me turn across the table to talk to yeah, okay, what's up, man? What's up?
KONAH, good evening and good evening to your millions listeners. It's a pleasure again being here.
Is it possible you just adjust the microphone a little bit? Just lift it a little bit. Okay.
Much better.
Yeah, I think much better.
Thank you, thank you. It's a pleasure again being here at Blaze.
Okay.
I think from a third time now. I mean, Blaze is one of the progressive media institution now in Liberia,
Okay.
and it's a pleasure. Thanks to your audience. Let me say good evening from my side, Liberia, to Mr. Prince Mera, the Chief Executive Officer of Global Global Dream Radio, Liberian journalists. The media needs sound like a lofa name, and yeah, the name sound like a lofa name. I'm from lofa. Kona, it's a pleasure again being here to discuss some national issues to get my point of view as a media executive because I'm the founder of the Association of Lofa Accounting Young Journalists.
Okay.
It's a pleasure being here.
Yeah, I know. I guess there'll be many with me here tonight. So, folks, it promises to be fascinating. But let me turn to Mr. Prince Mader. CEO, what's up?
Yes, River.
What's up?
I'm not doing great. I'm
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So, how are you doing, man? How are you doing?
But man, we can't complain about. We still fighting. God stay with us here.
Okay, that's wonderful. It is a pleasure for you to be with us, and I appreciate the both of you being with us. Others should have joined us, but because some of them said today they never had the time, that's the reason why they are now with us here tonight. But however, it is a pleasure to have you with us tonight on the talking point. I guess both of you that your first time appearing on the talking point.
Yeah, sure.
That's my first time.
Yeah, yeah, it is, and I'm glad to have you. I'm glad to have you. Uh, so before we move further, let Yeka date. Let's hear from Prince. Tell us who are you. Let our public get to know who are you. Right now, you in the U.S. Where you pass air to enter the U.S. Yeah, yeah, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Then we can go quickly into the discussion.
Okay, Rufo, I want to thank you very much for having me on the program. I appreciate the opportunity to join this important discussion on national issues concerning many Liberians in Liberia and also concerning the recent import of the earth moving equipment in our country. For the benefit of our people, my name is Prince Mader, and I reside in the U.S. and also reside in Rhode Island. And I'm an international journalist and also a media owner in Liberia.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so it is a pleasure. And if the folks the truth there is he's the man the CEO for Global Dream. Yeah, Global Dream. They are not too far from us here. The man is my boss. Yeah. So let's go directly into our talking point. Let's go directly into our talking point. Before we go to other issues, I want us to really reflect and think about the path for which President Joseph Boakai used to come to power. Actually, our focus right now is this entire government. Uh, President Joseph Boakai entered the race 2023, and the election was held. He won the election, and he was inaugurated in 2024. Let me hear from Yeke first. Let's hear from Yeke. Yeke, looking at President Boakai winning the presidency, you being a journalist, you were around lots of Liberians, you listen to lots of Liberians. What are some of those things you heard from Liberians about as it relates to their expectation for this government when the president were taking
Kona, we will be honest
over? Okay.
on this platform.
Okay.
We will speak our mind. Journalism is not about criticism, it's
Yeah.
about truth telling.
Yeah.
And we'll also see what is right and what is wrong. President Buaka came to the presidency with a lot of promises due to quote unquote errors
Okay.
from the past government. He came on the promises of fighting corruption. He came on the promises of the war economic crimes code. He came on the promises of uh, So many, over 90 promises
Okay.
the president made during the 2023 elections. When we look at the previous leadership till now and look at some of the implementation of those promises he made, it is very poor. We should be real. We should be real. I mean,
Okay.
we should speak to the truth. It's poor. And some will say, when you try to say that as a journalist, they will say you are quote unquote CDC journalist.
No, that one a normal thing for
Yeah,
us.
a
Yeah.
normal thing. Yes, it's a normal thing for us. We media practitioners,
Yeah.
but we should be frank. We should be we no. We should be honest to our country because I was at a university. You left me there anyway. I read communication and media studies at the university abroad.
Yeah.
And I was interacting with one of my colleagues. I said, look, they taking myself from Liberia will be foreigner in another country. So there is no need to hide or whatsoever here. The truth is the truth, the wrong is the wrong. President Bouaka campaigned on several promises that his government is not doing or implementing today. Okay, I'll bring my English down. Bouaka told that plenty things that he will do that job we are not do. Today he not doing that thing that he told us that he want to do in 2023 when you are contesting for the presidency.
Okay.
There are several officials have been accused of corruption in this country. Where are the cases? Even in his own government, let the El Chopper RC, let the LTA, the former chair, Adra Kamara. That takes several persons who are accused of corruption in his own administration. Where are the cases? We only get suspension.
Okay. Okay. So let's hear from Prince. Let's hear from Prince Mader. See you. President Bouaka coming to power.
Yes,
Although
yes,
you are
River.
in the US, but you being a journalist, you've been hearing from lots of Liberians. What have you been hearing, especially for the president coming to power? What was the expectation of Liberians?
Thank you very much, Rufa. Like, sometimes we have to reflect our mind on promises people made when they come into power. And when they're already elected, we got to reflect our mind on those promises. In 2022, when Henry Kosar were in the US here in Harris a talk show, and he created a name for Joseph Boaga campaign that the government using today. They call that name Rescue Mission. They stand by that name in 2022, 2023. They run campaign all over the country, right? They told the Liberian people, oh, we coming rescued the Liberian people from the CDC-led government because of the way CDC were proceeding. 2023, they won the election. Unity Party won the election. They came to power. But I gotta say this, Rufus, we gotta be real to the Liberian people as a journalist. You understand? Uh,
Yeah, yeah, they do.
Coming to power a little bit different and implementing the promises he made to the Liberian people sometimes a little bit different. When the United Party take over the Liberian the country, Liberian all over the world, some of them they celebrated. They said, "Oh, President Joseph Boaga have the experience, like the Liberian can say 45 years experience to rescue the country." When they came to power, me, I want to be real. There's some leakages in the United Party government, and have to work on it. Because if you tell me, say, but Prince was manager for this company, and Prince making some error, we need to sack Prince and put a different person there. at least to work on some of these stuff that we're seeing the people need within that company. The new managers got to do what they promised the Liberian people. So President Joseph Boakai have to step on the game, at least the promises he made to the people, the Liberian people, to fulfill his promise. Let me say this. Let's look at some of the places. We have the port in Liberia. Before goods come to the country, it got to pass through the port. Sometimes it pass through the free port. Sometimes it pass through the airport. But now a lot of Liberians around the world, more especially for America, yet they having complaint on the port. The government of Liberia, they have to work on this. Rufa, I think the discussion we will be going into it deep, but let me just stop this
Yeah.
fact. President Joseph Boakai have to do, he have to step on the game. He will not be able to visit all the ministry, but he have to push those that are heading some of the ministry, he have to push them to deliver what he promised the Liberian people to win 2023 general election. So I stop this for Rufo. Sorry.
Okay. So yes, actually, I guess I'm trying to agree with both of you. Looking at the government when President Joseph Boakai was coming to power, we listen to people, lots of Liberians. There are lots of people who believe that heaven was coming on earth at the time because with the expectation, and usually that's how it is. We saw that, for instance, 2017, when the former administration George was coming to power, we saw Liberians with
Yes.
lots of expectation.
Mm-hmm.
So when President Joseph Boakai won the election coming as well, the expectation now turned to the administration or the other time
The
the
Unity Party
incoming
administration.
yeah.
Yeah, so Kola, if you look at some of these things, like our country people will say that for me, my grandmother in Lofakate, they always tell me, say, my son, experience is the best teacher.
Okay.
What am I saying? I'm saying this to say that the president, after 42 years of experience or experiences in government, from LPRC in Lofa County to agriculture minister, what's the
Say
effort?
LPMC.
I mean LPMC.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
LPNC.
correction. To LPMC in Lofa County.
Yeah.
I'll be at the LPMC town.
Okay.
You know, from Vonjaman to LPMC town in Lofa County is $50. Yeah, the distance is far. $50. I know that road transportation. So
Okay.
yeah, coming to Minister of Agriculture and what have you, looking at the experiences, being vice president for 12 years. You know, people expect much.
Okay.
And the president was not careful in his promises to win the 2023 election.
You think so?
Yes, he wasn't careful. Look, Mera said it. You know, Rufus, you and I can watch those teams playing. Your let me break it down to our continent. Who want to feel, oh, they may not play that. What they may couldn't keep the ball there and score. Because we are not on the field. We are not on the field. Them was just break the man, they may go pass. Then he just kick it. But when you put on the field and they break it, now easy, brother. But you see up on the coming, you want break the man, bring here, boost it to you, but you scared you lead the football. It's seen as governance. I'm not saying this government hasn't made games or the government is not making games, but I'm saying there are a lot of promises this government made,
And they're not fulfilled.
and they are yet to fulfill.
Now let's look at the economy. All right. The economy was one of the key issues that the president, at that time they were in opposition. At that time, candidate Joseph Boakai, they based their campaign promise on that they were going to improve the life of the
Wow.
people. The issue, our common saying, like
Yeah,
what the
internet.
bread and butter issue.
Bye.
The bread and butter issue. Now, let's
So,
look at the
bro.
government. Right? Yeah, I want to bring it in as it relates to the economy. Yeah, are you getting us? Oh, his internet. Don't tell me say internet get issue in America. But okay, he's coming back. I think he's coming back. Yeah. So CEO, we were talking about the economy, right? Looking at common I found the former candidate, Joseph Boakai, now the president, contesting the
Wow.
belief that they will have solved the bread and butter issue. Let's look at the economy. What is your analysis of the economy? Do you think the current government, is really succeeding in improving the economy, in improving the life of who people that they call the ordinary people? You think the government is really doing well to improve the economy? See you. His internet is giving. But let's hear from Yaka on this. Yeah, let me bring Yaka in first on this. Yaka, until he return, right? Uh, what's your thought on the issue of the economy? Let's look at the economy as a whole, the bread and butter issue. These are things that usually is all right now, bread and butter issue. Do you think the government is really working to solve some of these bread and butter issue?
Uh, I don't know what going on. Like,
Yeah, you are just going off, coming back. I don't know what's happening.
yeah, I think you're from your area there. I don't know if from me or what.
Yeah, but
Hello.
yeah, we're getting you.
Okay, so River,
Yeah.
let me be clear on this. You understand?
Okay.
Sometimes we hold the president accountable, and sometimes we say like the government not doing nothing. But we gotta be real. We seen some changes within the government. You understand? We seen some changes within the government. We wanna just say, oh, the government not doing nothing. Oh, the government, they came up with some promises and they not fulfill the promise. Let me say this. I say this because what I saw in Liberia, that's what I say this. But in some area, the government trying a possible best, to implement some of these promises they made to the Liberian people in 2020, in 2023. When the president said during his campaign, he said, oh, in 100 days, uh no car will face like from the rural area or where some of the bad roads well, no car will face that challenges there. I think the president have to apologize to the Liberian people, in that place. You will not just come and say 100 days. 100 days, just a 3 months. In 3 months, 3 months, like 3 months, 10 days, right? 3 months, 10 days. You will not tell me say, oh, you just take over the country within 3 months. You will start constructing road, you will start connecting, other places. He doing well in some of these area that he promised the people, but he do have to apologize to the Liberian people that within his 100 days, people will not
Yeah.
face challenges on some of these roads. He got to apologize to the Liberian people. But that would be real, yeah. Rudolph. I mean, say Rufus. Sorry, I have my friends they call Rudolph. Sorry,
I will have to look at
Rufus.
the economy. Hello, are you getting me?
Yes.
Yeah. So I want us to take it sector by sector, right? We'll reach to the issue of the Yadom
Okay.
regime
Mm-hmm.
issue, but right now I want us to look at the economy. What do you think
Mm-hmm.
the government, President Baka administration, is doing to solve some of those issues in the economy, to put bread on the
Mm-hmm.
table of Liberians? These are things. Do you think the government is achieving, or you think the government maybe is not doing much in the economy? These are things we're talking about right
So let's say this. uh the government doing well in some place in the economy, and they fall back in some places. You understand? But let's just be real to the people, those are listening to us, around the whole entire world. No government will put food, physically put food on their citizen table. You understand? But they have to do some things that the citizen will benefit from. You understand? Let's look at the comrade minister yesterday when the president had that cabinet meeting, right? She reached up. I mean, say the president reached up to the comrade minister. The president said, if you now work to the satisfaction of my government, maybe you may be dismissed. You understand? Let's look at this, Rufus. Everybody want to make business. Everyone have their own prices on the world market. You understand? Everybody have their own prices. I leave on here, I go in China, I buy my goods, I bring it in Liberia. Any kind of way I want to press my goods, I will press it that way. You understand? So we will not just blame the president and say, oh, the economy is not working or the economy is not boosting. Every one of us we gotta work in line to boost the economy.
now. Okay. No, okay. So, yeah, yeah, guy. Let's hear from you on this issue that has to do with the economy.
So
Is the government making some gains?
The
so
government making some.
I would say the government making games
Okay.
and the government is losing. And the this president spoke about job creation and strengthening the economy under his RS agenda.
Yeah.
And then so when we are looking at these things, there are progress, there are failure. And, job creation is one of the critical point in our country. Job creation. How many young people today are employed? Why are investors that the government promised that they could have bring in this country to provide jobs for young people? They provide when investor will flow. Where are the investor? Today, concession companies in this country are maltreating allegedly our brothers and sisters here, right?
Okay.
So we look at these things. That's a failure on the part of the United Party government because it made promises of job creation. Where are the jobs? When we win, investor will flow. Where are the investors?
So you believe for that the issue of job creation,
They fail.
they fail.
They fail. I listened to the President State of the Nation address January. They have created 70,000
Long,
medium,
yeah.
long,
No, it is
short term,
medium and short term job.
medium, short term job.
Yeah.
I agree.
You agree?
I agree.
Okay.
There are real construction going on. That's a medium and a short term job. How long will it last or family? They agree. That when population are raised to 5 million, our born 5 children, they agree our born 5 children. I increase the country population. It's not government responsibility, but it's government responsibility to provide or save in our livelihood for me as a citizen.
Okay.
I had a job. I go work on the whole day. Chinese and whatever will take home millions. And I would do a labor job and take home 100 or 200. Then look at the labor market. Then look at the stores. How many Liberians are in full stores, Lebanese stores, Indians, and what have you? The labor law says when you open a business here, KONAH, as a Lebanese, as an Indian, you become a proprietor.
There.
Or Liberian become a manager. How many Liberians are manager in a fuller Lebanese and the Indian stores here? Let me friend. I'm not against the government. And sometimes people look at me on your account, but they say I'm from Lofa County and the president from Lofa County. So, and yeah. But let me friend, because I'm a young man, it's affecting me. Let me friend. President in your arrest agenda spoke about education being a priority. How many people are in this government that doesn't have a degree? When there are certain positions you occupy require a BA degree or BSc degree, but people with high school diplomas in those positions, the president abused education there.
Now
No, I come in.
yeah,
No, give me a chance.
well,
No,
Rich, I
no,
don't
no.
want to jump
I beg you,
the
please.
ladder.
No,
Yeah.
please. Please.
Yeah, I'll give you the time.
It's not about economy. It's a job. You don't get degree, you hold job.
Okay.
You manage the economy. I mean, it's about job. So please give me the chance. We're talking serious thing here, KONAH. Yeah, no, this is serious. Look, KONAH, one thing about me, you myself was, before you could graduate, you used to say, hi, man, in the communication department. And I just used to speak my mind and say the truth. Look, you cannot come tell me, say, I will do this. And then I trust you. You say, count on me, I will do this. I count on you. And you don't do it. Then you get me the content with, because I will remind you of what you've been saying. This is the very government that how you call it, criticize the former government or employing unqualified people that are damaging the economy of Liberia, breaking down, increasing inflation, whatever, bringing the economy down to the drain because unqualified people was appointed to leadership in this government. They see unqualified people have been appointed to leadership.
You think affecting the
It's
economy.
affecting the economy. Let me take education, brother. To learn book is good. Book sweet. Book good.
So let's look at some of the gains because you said there are gains
Mm-hmm.
and there are losses,
Mm-hmm.
right? Let's look at some of the gains that you think this government have acquired since coming to power in 2024.
So I'll be honest, the government have made a tremendous efforts
Okay.
when it comes to the construction of roads, major arteries in Maserado County and other parts of the countries and in other counties. The government have tried. The government have tried in procuring the 187 pieces of F moving equipment, leather machine.
Okay.
The government had tried. The government had tried to stabilize inflation and control the US rate. That's from the central bank. And I appreciate the central bank governor, Mr. Henry F. Samoa. I appreciate it. The government had tried in that. The government had tried to stop my grandfather in Lofa County from taking motorbike from West Zigita town to go to Vonjama to go to the bank
Okay.
where my grandfather can now sit down and receive a salary on her mobile money due to the national switch payment that was launched by President Bwaka recently, where you can send from Orange to Lone Star, from Lone Star to Orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you don't have to, if you are in rural area, you don't have, where there is no bank, you don't have to worry. The government send your money directly to your mobile money account. You don't have to leave. Before, my father was a teacher. Mr. So rest in peace. My father served as teacher and principal of a refugee school. So I know what it takes for parents to leave. I mean, imagine, man. There are people making 1,000, 2,000 on government payroll in this country. You paying 1,500 to leave from Zigida town to go to Vonjama City to Echo Bank or Central Bank in Vonjama to get money. You can't only get a 500 or 1,000 leaving with you. So I appreciate the government for that. The national switch is a very important step that the government launched.
Yeah. Before we go back to Prince, right?
Mm.
This issue with our stable, the rest, uh, the issue of petroleum. These are things that we see government officials they boast of. And in recent times, we've been listening to some opposition figures who are saying that whole show rate right now the rest price going back up.
So
What's your thought about our stable? Because these are the bread and butter issue. Yeah, our people call this bread and butter. Yeah.
Prince,
Yes.
sorry to call you big brother better. And the Prince better, yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, because my little brother name is Prince.
Okay.
Yeah. So that be real. I'm angry. I'm happy with this government. I'm between the scissors. When the president spoke to the commerce minister yesterday, the way he spoke, brother, I went home, I left my door open. Yeah, I didn't like my door. I left it open and said that Zogo can't enjoy herself. We need a kind of decisive leader that will look in your face and tell you, look, let me quote unquote quote the president. I gave an instruction, quoting the president. I gave an instruction.
Mhm.
Basic commodities that Liberian depends on every day. I issued an instruction that the price should reduce. You are the commerce minister. You are responsible to make sure that these things are in place and make sure that businesses are abiding by that. Nevertheless, Liberian small and medium businesses are complaining. Madam Minister, you either deliver or you leave. I feel please.
Okay.
Look, let me tell you, if you look at our country, we don't control our economy. Our business climate is not in our control. It's in the control of Indians, Lebanese, and what have you. So you see, when I took issue with Madam Serif saying that we should allow women to be president in the country, I was too vexed with it. Yes, for me, my own view, I was angry. My uncle Kimwa, look at our economy right now. And I just allow women to be citizens in Liberia. You know what he doing? They will own land whatsoever. We finish. So the president said that to the current minister. I feel pleased.
Okay.
I feel happy because the president issued an instruction before. Let me be honest. I bought rest for $2,350 Liberian dollars for my mother. I mean, I don't do say that, but I buy rep my mother every month.
Because I want to ask you, right?
Eh,
We buy rest for.
my mom,
Because I know you can't cook there hot.
I can
So
go.
we buy rest
My
for.
man, I'm responsible to feed my parents.
Oh,
They
okay.
fear me.
I know. I
Yeah,
thought that someone else will buy the rest
no,
for.
they feared me from age 0
Okay, chief.
to whatever. So it's my responsibility and my
Thank God the
family.
old man listening.
So, you know, my listening. And one thing today, if my mother is listening, just like, I mean, I'm not trying to be little, but my mother is proud of me. I'm proud of my mother. My mother's not little, but she's very sensitive.
Okay.
So, I bought rest $2,350 for my mom. I took it every month about rest, get a lapa of full money. I said, oh man, 3,000, 4,000. Buy a soup and add it on the red layer lapa. This month I take pay. I work for the Heritage newspaper. I'm assigned a national legislature. You're aware of that corner. And very soon my office give me another assignment at the executive mansion at the Heritage newspaper. So I just took pay. Okay. When I get my daughter's school fee or the small thing for the resale or macaroni or I can buy and whatsoever. When I go ask for it, they say 2008. I say, the message now be rest for 2005, 2004. We said 2,800. I told the man, I said, why would I buy it for 2,800 when it should be 2004? The highest 2005. So when the president warned the commerce minister, I felt please.
Why it is.
I felt please.
Okay. So let's go back to Prince. Prince, this issue, we are still on the economy before we go to the issue of infrastructure and road. Looking at the bread and butter issue, they still talk about our stable food, the issue of gasoline.
Mhm.
These are things that affect directly the life of the people. Uh, every blessed day, because we have to eat rest. Like, bro, man, you know that when you eat everything, eat rest, that means you eat. And every day you're moving around. What's your thought on the president or the government decision, especially as it relates to the prices of those commodities?
So, Rufa, we gotta be real to the
Yeah,
Liberian
you getting
people,
me?
right? Yeah, you getting me?
Yeah, we are getting you now.
Okay, we gotta be real to the Liberian people, Rufa. We can't just be leaking this stuff to the president or to the government. You understand? We have our people to the rural area. You understand? We have a forest, we have
You
land, we have other stuff that we can do to empower the government to at least to bring down some of the weight on the government. You understand what I'm saying? We can just be looking at
yeah.
foreigner to import rights for us before we something. We appreciate the president for bringing all of these prices down. And since the president made a pronouncement, I think somebody last year, all these prices stay stable, right? We have
You you
rice that
you are coming a
sold
little
for like
bit broken. I
hello.
don't know. Yeah.
You're not getting me?
Okay. You are coming a little bit broken.
I'm trying to understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but
Let me.
I really
He's
want for
saying
our followers to get
he's
here.
saying that the forest Liberia have and whatever we can be complete also. But
Yeah.
listen, let me tell you.
Yeah, come in. Come. Let's see if we can hear you again.
Yeah, Rufa, you getting me now?
Oh my
Hello?
word. I come in. Let me bring you back in shortly. Yeah, I don't know. But for us, our network is hello, are you there?
Yeah. Yeah. Hello.
Are
Hello.
you getting us? Yeah. Go ahead now.
Hello.
Okay, we getting you. You are saying something. Yeah, we getting you clear.
Yes. So, Rufa, we appreciate the president. We appreciate the president because the right prices in Liberia is stable. You understand? And we got to be real to the Liberian people. You understand? We have the people to the rural area. How I will be living in a village. Like I have a time, we have a market time. And, hello.
Hello.
Oh God. Let me go back and see.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Uh, I don't know what's happening here though. This issue of this styling, yeah. Who? Yeah. But yeah, okay. We are talking about we hope that he come true. Yeah, we are hoping
No,
that he
we
come
gotta
true.
understand, you know,
Yeah,
the
we got to.
internet kind of take this.
So yeah, we're talking about the economy, right? And I'm trying to agree with you, looking at the way, especially the rice price going up. And I'm someone who the issue of rice buying every time buying rice. So if seeing the commodity price increasing, I think it will affect lots of Liberians, and it is affecting lots of people right now. Yeah. So looking at President Joseph Boakai statement yesterday, you know, I don't know if you feel satisfied, motivated. In fact, yesterday I was on the show. I said it clear. I said it was my first time to hear President Boakai speak. I think he's trying to take a new trend in such form and manner because it is an open secret that if you get like Brahman rest, you already saw one of their issue. Yeah, you already saw one of their issue. But if you feel you can pave all of the streets, a Brahman rest business, you can give their rest a serious
So,
problem.
so Prince were trying to bring up the issue of the kind of forest we have in Liberia,
Yeah,
looking at how rich our soil is. And I hope Prince is hearing me.
yeah, he's
So,
yeah.
so where men will not allow you to feed yourself, I'll be frank. Where men will never allow Africa to feed herself.
And we are accepting it though. Why you think we are accepting it?
Because you are accepting it. You're not accepting it, you are living by it. Look, there is nowhere or where men can set a business or set a product with the exception of Africa.
Okay.
I told people the government will kind of will try. What's the Ministry of Agriculture budget? Do you have the 2026 national budget?
No,
Let,
it's in this computer.
let look at I mean my internet.
It's,
I mean, let me see if I can get to the internet. Let me show you the Ministry. 60 to 70% of the Ministry of Agriculture budget is foreign aid.
yeah.
It's foreign aid. Where men were like for yourself, when they know that they are rest and their product will not go, if they just allow you. Now you got the Chinese power where the Indian power rights. If the government wants, like I listen to the president today, that one needs to grow chicken, needs to grow this. How many millions did President Boga send to the Ministry of Agriculture?
Okay.
You let me real. KONAH say don't work a count to work. But I can give you transportation, I can give you motor, but I can give you nothing, but I take you that one kind of way. How possible is that? When you don't have mobility or motor, bar, cycle, everything, nothing. You don't have it. But I tell you, don't work kind of way. Eh? The president said I brought my feeding himself. No, we gotta be serious here now. My big brother Prince are talking about what the real soil we get. We'll just go to the soil, look at the forest, say, Holy Ghost fire. Let's grow. We'll harvest it. You know how many millions of dollars those countries that are importing resin that people spend for agriculture to empower local farmers. That today we rely on them for food to feed ourselves. China, India, whatsoever, name the country, America, sending the American power resin, their Firestone, sending the Pusao, the original Pusao. You know how many millions they spend for agriculture that make this to happen today? What is the current budget of the Ministry of Agriculture?
Okay, I think Prince is back.
Yeah, I want people that Prince to listen to me. How many millions dollars did this current administration spend or give to the Ministry of Agriculture and say, look, Ministry of Agriculture, they work for you. The government get farm? Let me ask the question. Does the government abroad get farm? Do we have our own farm as a government that will produce rice, arrows, potatoes, and you just name the cross, the bitter but the pepper we eat. You know that we can import pepper from Africa and Guinea. It's a disgrace. But the president say, we must produce it. So we just go to the bush now. We look at, for example, we look at certain pine in the far forest. We shout blood of Jesus. The pepper will grow. The rice will grow. The bitter will grow.
Yeah.
How many loans are they giving to local farmers?
So that bring Prince back, huh? That breaking.
Yeah. So Rua.
Yeah, I think we get you now. Yeah. Oh, his camera going off. I don't know. Either he off his
Yeah,
camera.
I don't know, but for some look, listen, River, we're
Yeah.
be serious here.
Mhm.
It's not politics, it's reality. Eh?
Okay.
I told my mother, my father is late. I told my mother, you are obligated, you are entitled to benefit every sweat or everything I earn. Because why you sweat for it?
Okay.
If you look at our soul, the soul we have in this country is very rich. But what are we doing as a government? Let's look at the other ministry. Let's look at the other land ministry budget and compare it to the Ministry of Agriculture. But we won't feed ourselves. We want to feed ourselves. We want to grow rice. We want to grow this. We want to grow that. We want to grow X, Y, and Z. What's the current budget? I can't be searching for. I want to
Rufa.
show off website.
Yeah.
I want to
Man,
see
I
the Ministry
blame
of
the
Agriculture budget.
government.
So
Rufa.
so okay, we can
Yeah,
take a
should not
debate.
blame the government.
Oh my big brother.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't think. But let's hear from
Yeah.
Adesina. Yeah, you were
Rufa.
talking about the issue of agriculture. I think that's where,
Yes.
and that's where to like Yeke, I push Yeke to come in. But go ahead. I think you back now. You come in good.
Yeah. So Rufa, that look in Monrovia. Let's look at Monrovia.
Okay.
Look at some people living in Monrovia. I'm sorry to say this. Some people in Monrovia, they're not supposed to live in Monrovia. You understand? People supposed to go to the rural area to produce food and come to the city and sell it. You understand? But everyone want to live in the city. You understand? We hope on government. Or like government not importing food, people not doing this. You think like Lobani man bringing 50 bag of rice. We have more than 3 to 400,000 people in Monrovia there. You think like Lobani man bringing like 50 bag of rice. You think that 50 bag everybody will be able to get that 50 bag? No. We have to go back to the soil and to produce our own food. But we're not doing this. We hoping on government. We're linking everything on government. The president not doing this. Ain't no team presidents have this and that. Let me say this. I live in America here, right? I've been here for 10 years, Rufo. I never see any government official for them to say, oh, they found there for the government. The government produce right and distribute right to the citizen within the state. You understand what I'm saying? Let me say this. In America, we have bag of rice, 25 kg soya for $45. We have the 50 kg soya for $90. I'm not comparing America to Liberia, but let's just be real here. We have some countries where rice price is very high. We got to be appreciated to the government, more especially the present government got to be appreciated to the government. You understand? Because why the rice price is little bit stable, and we got to do things that will encourage the government to. Let's go back to the soil. Let's produce our own food. You want to tell me I get 20 to 25 acres where I already harvest, like during the dry season, I already harvest my rice. You think I will not come back to the government, or I will not be able to come to the government?
Yeah,
No,
Wait,
brother
I
Prince,
come in.
No,
Let me say
this
this.
yeah,
is
no,
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 yeah,
yeah,
yeah, reach the point
Yeah,
of
let me my point
no,
here
it's a
first.
reach a point.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
listen,
Yeah, I'll give you
Yeah.
a time.
it's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
reach the point of a debate.
Yes, I'll
No, let
give
me
you.
ask my people, brother.
Yeah, I'll give you a
I
time.
just know I come in.
No, let
We
him
first.
learn.
We
No,
first.
no,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
no.
Mm-hmm.
I beg you.
Yeah, let me say this.
I'll,
Rufa, yeah, can come in. Let me say
no,
this.
but yeah,
Then
my
you
give
go,
speak
then
about
No, but
please.
I
you
want
can come
to
in.
tell my boy I get 800 for the 6 acres of my village.
Yeah, but give me the fair question, please.
Hey, got my
Let's
phone.
do
Why wrong with my phone today, man? Yeah.
We are getting you.
So,
We are getting you. We are getting you.
uh-huh. So, Rufa, yeah,
Yeah.
just saying, oh, the government not put money in the agriculture sector. The government not do this. But before a government can, can create grant or maybe provide like a loan for agriculture, people must be able to do what they're able to do that will encourage the government. You understand?
Okay.
But people not doing this to encourage the government. Everything will depend on the government. Everything the government should do it for us. When team prices go up, we say, oh, this go up. You think like me, I Prince Miller. I leave it from Green Bassa County. I bring in something that 50 bag of rice in Monrovia. And then 50 bag of rice, I said it, you think that lower limit. Let me just say, for example, I bring my 50 bag of rice, and my 50 bag of rice was sold for, like, let me just say, for 2,500 and days. You think somebody will wake up and go to this store and go buy a bag of rice for $3,000 or like 3,500? No. We are very self bringing this suffering on ourselves because why? We depend on government. Everything should be government. Everything should be government. We want to buy pin. Oh, the government got to do this. We want to do this. The government has to do it. We have foreigners. We have a lot of land space in Liberia that will be able to produce rice. So, Rufa, we should not leave everything with the government. Let's just try our possible best to do things that will encourage the government and that will encourage our international community that will be able to help our countries. Thank you very much, Rufa. So, yeah, can come.
Before you can come in, let me ask you this question, CEO.
Yes.
You talk about the people should help the government. They should do things that will encourage the government.
Mhm.
Is it the people that should encourage the government, or it is the government that should encourage the people? For instance,
Yes.
you talk about people should go back. Let's say someone have 100 acres of land. If that person does not have the financial capacity,
capability,
the financial capacity to carry on that agricultural work
Okay.
on that entire land, or even on maybe one lakh, they do not have the financial capacity. How do you think that person can carry on that particular agricultural project if
Okay,
they do not have the financial strength?
let me say this. Let me set an example here first. You understand,
Yeah.
Rufa?
Yeah.
In America, yeah, when you establish an organization, you will register that organization to the state. From there, you will register the organization to the federal government. After you finish with all your paperwork, you got to do something that will encourage the people before they can give you the grant. You understand? If you want to write a grant to the government or you want to do something, you got to do something that will encourage the government. You got to show some evidence that will encourage the government before the government can
this
help.
America
Let's go to Liberia. Let's go to Liberia. We have land space in Liberia that we're able to take 50 acres, or maybe 80, 100 acres of land that we're able to make our own farm. You understand? We got cool in the country. We some of us from the villages, some of us from the interior, right? We can plan a cool. You go, you hustle, like doing sometimes. You go, you hustle, you get something. You put your money together to go in your farm, to make your farm. After that, you can call some government official to go see your area. Oh, I want for you to go see my agriculture project, or I want for you to go see this. When that government official go there and see this, the man will be encouraged. The man say, but then the man serious to do something, or the person serious to do something. Let me be able to, to help that man some kind of way to recommend the person to the government for the government to be able to help the person. But Rupert, I will be sitting now in Monrovia, then I expecting the government to put money in my pocket before I go in the interior to go make my farm. So we should not blame everything on the government, Rupert. The government trying possible best in that case. When it comes to the rest issue, the government trying a possible best. So you can come back in.
I hope you give me more time.
Then you can come in. Then you can come in.
I hope you give me more time.
Go ahead.
Let me be real.
Yeah.
Let me be real.
Yeah.
The farm or the garden our parents made is from the farm to the pot to feed themselves in the interior.
Yeah.
Let me be real. You see, agriculture.
Here come my phone going.
Let's look at the government Liberia allocated and major research in the 2026 budget are still to be corrected. The government Liberia allocated 1% of the 1.2 or 1.2 to 1.45 billion budget. 1.1% of that budget to agriculture. That's 13.6 million. It includes several agricultural sectors in this country. It's just only the Ministry of Agriculture. When they get carried, they get National Future Agriculture Authority. They get plenty agricultural sector, agricultural regulatory authority, plenty of them. They allocated that money, 1.6 million. They got to divide all of them. They will divide. So look, so when they divide it, I mean 1,000. It no longer a million. It's going to 1,000.
That's 13 million.
So you come back to tell me that my big brother princess in America comparing America of phone I still be got 1492 and got independence. I think I know 17
something.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to call the exact date. I mean, yeah, July 4th. Yeah, I just want to compare America growth. That's what he's saying. When you're in America, you can do this, you can do that, you could do that. You know the budget of America? You know what America spend for? America doesn't depend on anybody to feed them. They feed themselves.
Okay.
America feed herself, except people tell me a lie. America don't depend on anybody to feed them. You compare a country that is America is 200 plus years to a country that is struggling. Now,
Ego.
we have a legislature that takes agriculture break. Where did they spend agriculture break? So we're saying the government not doing this and people are prince, I understand, some of these things. We understand the debate, but you get a legislature that get agriculture break that will take 30 once a year 1,000. Go America, go Europe, go there and there for the 2-3 months. I covered it. I bring Senate and the House of Representatives. They will take that break. They go there in Europe, America, Asia.
The United States got independence 1776.
Thank you, 1776.
Yeah.
And compared to our country of 1847, July 26. You get a government. Our government. Our officials here in Liberia take salary more than officials. Our official here take salary more than official in the US. During the confirmation hearing of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation Managing Director Mo Ali, he disclosed to the president that Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation Managing Director make 13,000 plus United States dollar. People Prince, I know you get water and sewer, but how many water and sewer made? No, let me friend. The government is not using the budget for the internal purpose. And then we discuss that. No, when the government making, we say they making, they try their place. When they do so, no, they do it. You get one people the LTA making 15,000 plus. You get someone making 10,000, representative making 8 to 9,000.
The central bank.
The central bank
governor said they make about 50,000 in salary benefit.
In salary and benefit. 50. Then you get agriculture minister. No,
but then you get let me the point straight.
Please wait. Please. And that's much of a big chance. Because you brought a debate, we're gonna debate it.
No,
we're gonna debate the issue. I love agriculture. Rufus.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, my latest small thing I get it from the Heritage newspaper. I open my little farm in my village. I know how much it's costing me. I know I have one share, one trust, what just to maintain a little farm I get in my village in Lofa County. Agriculture is expensive. Agriculture bring money, but it's expensive.
Okay.
Let me tell you this. There are people today. You go for it, you go Vonjaman. There are rest production companies in Vonjaman and Foya districts in Lofa County. Why you not seeing that rest in Morofio? Why? Agriculture is expensive. The first thing, we don't have farm to market roads.
Okay.
We don't have it. Government look at one person. You just said the central government made salary and benefit 50,000. You look at one human being working to serve and not to get rich. That service now, you're gonna get rich here. That service you're gonna give to your country.
You give them 5,000 for rent every month. Every month.
For the man rent, you getting 5,000 US. You know how many farmers in Lofa? Look, when I was brushing my little farm to play my little pineapple in my town in Lofa Zigida and KONAH town in Lofa County, that $250 per day. People go brush your farm all day. You get into if you're feeding them, you're getting $200. But if you're not feeding them, you're getting $250 if you're tall. I mean, you're getting $300 if you're tall. You're getting $250. I'm paying that as a young person. Imagine 5,000. Convert 5,000 to $1,000. It should be $1 million or closer to $1 million $1,000. You know how many person will brush a $1 million farm? You know how many acres of them they will brush? My people are say yes. Okay. We the farmers. I'm a farmer now. I'm making my little small thing. So our farmers. We the farmers. We might go look at the bush of blood of Jesus. the bush will clear. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
we should stay long on this. We get other things, and we look at the time.
Agriculture is very
Bro, you get
important.
Rufa, you give me the man more time on
Yeah,
me.
they give you
You
time.
get more time on me.
Yeah, I also come back to you then. If you don't go to another issue. Yeah.
Big brother Prince, you have more time. I kept quiet. I tried to keep me Rufa rejected me and cut up my back. So it's my benefit. I enjoy myself. So please, I'm trying to
conclude 1 minute.
Yeah, not 1 minute.
No, I beg you conclude 1 minute.
So not 1 minute. I will conclude, but not 1
conclude
minute.
1 minute.
So let me tell you this. This government gotta be serious if they want agriculture.
Okay.
You look at the LPMC in Norfolk County, Prince corrected me. At that time, you think about depending on people to feed them. At that time, I mean, I wasn't born, but my grandfather was a military general in the armed forces. That when he died, the military buried him, and I respect the military for that. They will go for that body, no matter where the body is. They will go for them. My grandfather died in Norfolk. The military went for the body and buried him. I appreciate that. At that time, my grandmother said and lecture me. We're not depending on nothing. The chickens who fight you were They was everyone were Like look, we are producing food.
Okay.
You know how many millions that will pump into agriculture? Now you get out of 1.2 billion, but you get 1% for agriculture, 13 million. Out of 13 million, you get several agencies under the Ministry of Agriculture that you distributing budget to carry NAFA, Liberia Agricultural Product Regulatory Authority. What if you giving them budget from nothing 13 million? And people say, we might go to the farm. How will you go to the farm? The seeds, I come in the seedings. There are certain seeds we got to buy. Tomatoes, my father is spending tomatoes in Lofa. You know, I'm going to pay for one tomato seeds, the pack. The tomato seeds come in the pack. You know, I'm going to pay for it. The cabbage seeds.
Thank you, Chief.
Yeah, my man.
We are running out of time.
No. Extend the show.
No,
the cabbage seeds. The cabbage seeds. You know, I'm going to pay for it. People are now America that will make things easy. America budget, I believe, is in $1 trillion. You're not even better in trillions.
You know,
America
Rufa,
a ball.
Yeah, I'm coming to you.
So if you compare it, because you guys say in America, if you want to establish a cooperative, conversation, how many people, how many farmers in Lofa County, in Nimba, in Bon, in Basso, in Grand Kitmon, in Grand Gide, have the hand? The only go take callers. You see that I'm not trying to be so disrespectful. They brush all day because they don't have the equipment that you must say. They don't have the technology that you have there in the US. That you will go and.
Thank you. Let me go. Let me go to Prince. Prince. Just give your on this whole issue of the agriculture. Just give your final analysis on the whole issue of agriculture. We need to go to other issue. We're running out of time.
Yeah, we're running out of time, and I have some obligations. So, like, you know, we gotta be real here. You understand?
Okay.
Yeke was saying something. He went to the legislature. He said, "Oh, how many agricultures, farm and other things the representative or senator they had before they can get in agriculture." You know, we gotta be real. All of this stuff we can just blame on the president. Oh, the president. We have the legislature. Every county have their own, how they call it, representative. Every district have their own representative. Every county have 2 senators within that county. People taking 35. I don't know that the state taking out the 35,000. People taking 35,000 for agricultural break. Some of them when they take that money, they will come up here. They can't enjoy themselves, going to club, doing other stuff they want to do. When they're ready to go back, they carry like small day stuff. They go back. Our young people that's supposed to support the Liberian people, they will support those how they call it, the lawmaker. When you try to talk something, some of them will come after you say, "Oh, the lawmaker not supposed to do this. The lawmaker not supposed to do this." So, my man, let's just be real, man. When I'm blaming anything on the government, when I'm blaming this, when I'm blaming anything on the president, let's blame the legislature. Let's blame ourselves. We that seeking glory beyond those representatives. We're supposed to hold the guy accountable. This guy was supposed to hold them accountable. They're not doing nothing. You understand? The government getting 13,000, 15,000, 20,000, 35,000 for agricultural break. Some of them will take that money, they use it for on their girlfriends and other stuff. Then we blame the government, oh, the rest press it down, the rest press it up. So, my man, I don't want to talk plenty. Let me just stop the fire, Rufus,
So
because
Okay.
when we
let
bring
me
deeper,
let me tell you.
we see a lot of stuff.
So
They
Okay.
boy, we want to talk. They boy can talk.
Yeah.
I'm
people
more.
that people that brings. I'm not bringing the
Yeah.
president. If you listen to my statement, I said the government.
Yes.
The government doesn't want us to feed ourselves. I said the government.
Okay.
We have
We
three
made a
branches.
government. We made a
We
government,
have
right?
three branches of
Ourselves, we
government:
made a government.
the legislature, the executive, and the judicial.
Yes.
We make a government system.
Yeah.
That democracy from the government we are in. Whatsoever this that. The government, the president will prepare the budget, send it to the legislature. Like I said, I blame the legislature when I said they take agriculture break and they don't have agriculture
Yes.
farm. I think if you listen to me, KONAH, that part of that bring us
The people,
put it directly to the legislature.
you know, people not change that thing. People say they are not agricultural break, they are constituency break.
Constituency
That
break.
point.
Brother,
Look at
listen,
that stuff.
listen,
Yeah.
KONAH,
Yeah.
KONAH, it make no sense for you to give yourself a break. You are the only branch of government that take break when others are working.
Yeah.
What sense does that make? You see, one thing I appreciate the president for is this. The president getting, before the former leadership will leave, they get in that kind of legislative project. They pump the money in your account. Boom! KONAH representative of the just says, KONAH District Development Fund going in his personal account. The government king, that old kissy man from Lofa Kande, but when he said that he tie face, he said, Gafwa, we can't be sending the money to the body account. We gotta send the money to Liz. So they will tell Liz the kind of project they want to do in their communities. Liz will not give them the money. Liz themselves will go there and do the project. The Lord will get the whole bugger. I'm not saying the government have gain. It's just that people are priests maybe not understanding my point.
No, I think two are saying almost the same thing.
Because-
But for Prince is saying we should not hold the president as oppressive.
I'm not. No. I'm saying the government.
So I think you and two are saying the same
myself
thing.
on
Yeah.
the debate.
You're saying the same
From
thing.
the debate, why I told you, I said women will never allow Africa to feed herself.
There's no disagreement here.
Yeah.
That's right.
I told you, I said women will not allow Africa to feed herself because the first, if you look at the Ministry of Agriculture budget, we debate 70 or 60% of the budget debate on foreign aid for the Ministry of Agriculture. I said at that time, people were off.
Okay.
I said 60 or 70%. Now, if you look at that the board news will take 60,000, the president's okay, I will increase it. Representative will take 100,000. Senator will take 150,000, but we're not sending it to your account. We're sending to a list, community empowerment, whatsoever. Send to a list. Let's say, for example, people open the director list. I was going to people open as a lawmaker for Lofa County. I say, I want to pay him in Lofa County in Zigida town. Then people will send technician to go know how much it costs to build a pump.
Okay.
So they will go build a pump and say, Representative Yake or Senator Yake, we spend 2,000-3,000 to build a pump. You get about 100 and some more towers in here. So any project you want to get, the money go there. They say, why the president not send the money to their account?
Okay.
So that's some on the issue, but I mean agriculture, we gotta be serious. The president came from an agricultural background. The president did agriculture at the University of Liberia. The president got a degree
in
agriculture. The president got a degree in agriculture. He got a certificate. That thing, no, President Obama didn't get a master's degree from America. A certificate.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Before I go over to hold me, that's my traditional. Yeah. No, I'm not trying to be
yeah.
So we expect, when you brought an RS agenda, agriculture.
Yeah. Let's go to other issues. Now, so, in recent time, the issue of road and infrastructure, right? I don't want us to stay on this. I don't want to stay on this because I have other issues for the local here. Road and infrastructure. Let me begin with you. Let me begin with who I go to Prince. What's your analysis, your thought, looking at the government? There are lots of people been saying, this government in the party, they have not started their own initiative yet. They just continuing that CSC project, Jovia project, right? And some people saying that government thing. He can be owning property. That's a project.
So
what's your thought?
I want to challenge those that say this government not beginning their own project.
Okay. You
Now,
think you think that they are?
I want to challenge those that say this government is implementing CDC project. I challenge them. Let they bring CDC project this government is implementing. I challenge them today.
For instance, the Rafi Highway.
Let them bring it.
The Rafi
The
Highway.
Rafi Highway was signed on former President Eden Joseph Sirleaf.
Okay. So it
You
is
see,
not,
you see,
no,
knowledge
so
are coming.
so that means
Please give me the change. You ask me a question.
But Chief, I'm asking you. I'm going to an issue.
No. So
definitely.
you want me to give you my opinion?
Definitely.
Yeah, okay. So I'm giving my opinion, and my opinion based on facts and research.
Sure, but we have to control the thing with that. We'll go faster.
You are journalist. I'm a journalist.
Yeah.
You are control. You know, people are laughing in the background. Say this.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to override you on your own show.
But yeah, the word I'm
You know the thing about I listened to the World Bank and other UN organization. 60 to 70% of our population are not trying to be abusive, but are illiterate. They are not educated. So let's take for example, I'll give you one experience I had at KONAH. When during the COVID-19, when the COVID was in Liberia, I went to Lofa. I went to rest. I took leave from my office and I went to Lofa Canada to rest because every year I can take leave to the time. Even the heritage newspaper, my boss I can get for me. Mohammed Khan, the managing editor and the publisher of Heritage is paying. You won't get take leave to the time. I said because I take leave the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, and the end of the year to go Lofa. That's my home. I go to rest. That's my mental tension.
Okay.
Because you must say talking here now. When you talk something for me to sit down, transcribe that thing into news. But the brain can be overloaded. I had to go back and rest. So I don't blame people saying this, that because government's continuity and when the government can't decide what's all this stuff. The RIO project is from the previous government before President we administration. That road project was 87 million. It went up to 116 million.
But someone say that someone say I think it was blueprint, right? Just blueprint. But it was Joe who started the road project, who started putting
you just said government project. You just said government's continuity. Who started the Lofa Road project before George Weah put quota there? It was George Weah.
Tell us.
It was from the party Eden Joseph Sirleaf.
Okay.
When Eden was against Joseph Boaga because she felt Joseph Boaga could audit her and prosecute her and her children, she saw it as a threat and told George Weah to went to Banga and broke ground for that road in 2017, 2016, 2017 when the election was crucial. So that George Weah signed that road project. Are you aware that the road from Broad Street to Ganta and Guinea Bolo, that was the quota that she was going to Lofa Road? Are you aware of that? The quota that come from Broad Street, from the Joseph Jimmy Brown statue up to God to that most Ducal Hotel to Ganta and Guinea Bolo, that quota there, that quota should be in the Lofa Road. Look, man, I said they play politics in the country.
Okay.
We should be serious.
Your argument is
this
back. Government.
Let's go back.
No, I don't want to stay long too much on the infrastructure.
No, we're not saying this too long. Yeah. I won't get historicity small. For my little research I made before I came on the show. When Gaddafi came to Liberia and brought out machines to Liberia from the LPMC, what Joseph Boaga was managing director of. Are you aware at that time from Morgan to Banga there was no quota there? There was dusty road, mud road. Gaddafi said, the Libyan government, to the African Development Bank, what have you, gave money to pave the road from Banga to Menakoma. And at that time, my grandfather to my research told me that at that time, or who's a president, they said it make no sense for you to pave the road from Banga to Menakoma. When you come to Banga, then you get in mud and come to Monrovia. No, so you better pave the road from Monrovia to Banga. How they use that low-far road money again to pave the road from Monrovia to Banga. You aware of that? Eden came again, funding from the African Development Bank to pave the road again for Banga to Menakoma. Eden used that money again to pave the road from Broad Street to Ganta Guinea Bolo. She funded another money again from the African Development Bank to pave the road now from Banga now before she could leave power. She funded another funding from Banga now to Menakoma, where she took former President George Weah
when they went back and broke ground for that road as a campaign for the people of Lofa County to vote for George Weah on grounds that George Weah bring contact of Lofa to pave that road. Are you aware of that? Are you also aware that the same RIA road was signed under the previous administration, the United Party government?
Okay.
No, wait.
Yeah, okay,
Wait.
okay.
Are you aware of that? Let me fair now.
Prince.
Now there is a serious audit on that road for 87 million. The road agreement was 87 million.
Okay.
Only stopping on the airport. Don't take it to the bridge. That bridge that going happen. Don't connect it. Just stop it right to the airport.
Okay.
The former government take that road project to 116 million. On what basis? Why? When the contract already been signed, you come and take out the contract, reverse it, take it to 116 million. Why will you take it to one? So the government said, President Baga said, no, we need to audit. That's why when you see the RIA road pause, that was the reasons they paused the RIA road, because there was an audit going on the RIA road. Because KONAH, I can tell you, let's say for example, you bought a man from here to my house, and you don't want to charge me 500 go to my house. You know, it will bring consent to me. Why you charging me 500 when the fare is 100? Okay. So that's the thing for they be to go to RIA 87 million.
Okay,
and you come and say the 116 million. Why?
Okay. Let's go to Prince. Prince, this issue of road and infrastructure. What's your thought on this whole road? Is the government gaining when it comes to implementing road construction? For instance, President talked about road is one of his major priorities. Do you think the government is gaining?
Yes, River, I can say the government is gaining. When it comes to road infrastructure, the government is gaining, right? But I want to look at this first. I want for everyone else to look at this. Where the purchase issue coming from? They purchase, this is Peter purchase, this Paul purchase. Where the project issue coming from? Let me say this today for every Liberians are listening to us to understand this, and let me just say to hear this and understand this. In a country, no president or no individual on any country project. You understand? Every project that implement in the country is coming from in the government. I mean, say in the country coffers. It's not from nobody pocket. You understand? We got to be real here to everybody. No individual in the country on any project, more especially the president. When you implement any development in the country, that development for the country. The only thing the Liberian people got to say, or maybe sometimes opposition got to say, this projects were undertook doing CDC government or doing Unity Party government. You getting me, Aruba?
Yeah, we are getting you.
Okay. So let's say this. When the Unity Party government came to power, the Unity Party government started the road from Cotton Tree to Bicano. They started the road from Bicano, from Cotton Tree to Bicano. Look at that road from Cotton Tree to Bicano. When the Unity Party government left from power, when CDC took power, nobody from Unity Party say, oh, they project our Unity Party project. But now we see everybody all over in Liberia. People from the CDC, people from the ANC, people from other political parties. They are saying all these projects is George Weah project. They projects when the government taking part on the other side, they say, oh, they want that George Weah project. When the government will implement their own project. So let me just say this: I'm building a house, right? I'm building a house. When I was unable to earn a house and I have the opportunity to leave or I have the opportunity to travel. So my family should not earn a house here because that project is my project? No. Every project in the countries that were not in the doings, the previous government, it had to be it had to be complete for the Liberian people to benefit from it. Let us erase it from in Liberia for us to be saying, oh, the projects that Joshua project, the government is supposed to finish the project. The other projects that or Peter project, the projects the government is supposed to finish it because the projects for this person. You know, if the person will come back to power, let's look at the road. Let's look at from Lima County to go Maryland. Look at the road now. And you know, the road boosting, everybody happy about the road. Let's look at some of the places that people are catching hard time. And you know, people were paying high money on motorbike to leave from the villages to go on the main to come to the city. Now everything is easy. So what we gotta do as a Liberian, we all just gotta understand and know each other and work together and see how our country will progress. We are way behind. We can be talking about project, the project for Peter, the project for John, the project for somebody. When I was in power, let me just say for example, when I come to be a president, when I'm in power, when I leave power, the era has stopped. The next president has to come and pick it up from there. I would not be going on radio and be telling people, say, oh, I started the project. Oh, I started this. When some of us was sitting, we were not doing nothing. We ever implement any project in the country? Some of us would become a representative or president before some of the things started to come out. So we will not be telling the Liberian, we're not continue to be telling the Liberian people say, oh, the projects are for Peter, the project are for John, John have to take the project, the other project, Peter not have to take part in the project. No. So long the road belongs to the Liberian people, that road has to be completed for the Liberian people to benefit from that road. So no project in Liberia individual own it. No project in Liberia president own it. Let me say this. Unity Party government, President Joseph Baga own no project in that country. CDC, George, we are on no pressure in our country. When Edison Kumi come to power, Edison Kumi on no pressure in our country. Every project in our country owned by the Liberian people. Every project in our country owned by the country. We will not be saying this to the Liberian people or to the international world to be looking at and be playing fun and or say, this is the other projects for Peter, the projects for this. We gotta understand. So Rufa, I want to be back on this show because I have other obligations that I got to go attend.
Okay.
So let me say this. No project in Liberia owned by any individual. Every project in our country owned by Liberian. And yet, I hope to meet you one day for us to interact because like I let the way you present yourself up here. I let somebody who can act it. So I hope for two of us to be together and see what we're able to do. Thank you very much, Rufus, for me to be on your show. And I hope to be back again by the grace of God.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. We appreciate. I do appreciate you. Okay, folks. Let me just let me hear from Yeke. Yeke, let's hear from you on this one before we go to the phone line. This issue of the relationship, right? Between the president and the current vice president. You know, over the last administration, one of those things that we were hearing, for instance, the president, the vice president not speaking. They were speculated all around here for some years. And after some time, when we listen to Senator Sir Joseph Davides, they're talking about almost 3 to 4 years. The president was not speaking to him, although he was the chair on the executive at that time during the Joe administration. Now, seeing the relationship between this current president and the current vice president, uh, there are lots of people believe that it is a good sign. They have a good relationship, and the president is on a good trajectory. What's your thought?
You see, when I watched a clip online recently
Okay.
where the president have gone to attend a clergy meeting, and there was an induction of Pastor P.
Yeah.
A clergyman that have a church around the
Coca-Cola factory.
Coca-Cola factory. And then when he went and he met the vice president, he said, "Oh, Mr. Vice President, you here?" And vice president said, "Oh, Chi, I here." He said, "But they play that Nima County meeting." Oh. And the boss of said, but the vice president said, "But Chi, I saw the gear there also. So I felt our Nima County meeting." Oh. They said, but it's important, right? Look, we should realize that the president and vice president are not enemies
Yeah.
in this country. They were both elected on the same tickets. They both say I'm on that way too. They both went in the trenches, asking people to believe in them and give them leadership and what have you. And we should be firm with that. Secondly, when you have a mature, look, there's something called leadership. Leadership. Leadership have nothing to do with political, tribal, and whatsoever. Leadership. And the president, the current president, have proven leadership. The president have entrusted his vice president on numerous occasions, giving taxes to his vice president. The vice president do this, do that, do that. The prices of commodity It was the vice president head that report to the president for the president issued that instruction that rice, flour, where other things president should drop. The other machine. But Mama Kapere there, bring 84 million. It was a president who has the vibrant to spearhead the other machine. Today, that boy is paying out of 84 million that the minister of state with our portfolio, Mama Kapere. That boy is paying 24 million out of her 84 million she presented to the president. So I mean Jeremiah Kun, the vice president, yesterday said Jeremiah Kun saved like people over 50 million. Sorry, 60 million. Because Mama got Benedict brought 84 million to the president. Mr. President, it will cost that brought 84 million to import a 179 year old machine. The president said, the president I kiss him from Lofa now. People from Lofa,
So why me?
No, I just trying to be jovious. Yeah, I just trying to be jovious. But the president said, the money too high. 84 million. Too high. Okay, let me come and view the vice president. Hello, Abe. The vice president trying to China. What happened? Out of the 84 million, like bro is paying 24 million. It means the vice president saved like bro 60 good millions, 60 whopping millions. The vice president saved that bro. Today we're paying 24 million for the other machine.
Okay.
So you look at the vice president, you get sense. Today, yesterday the president instructed the vice president to hear the Putu Mountain concession. In Nigeria. It means Nigeria come get open again that number. Imagine number get Arsenal mental whatsoever. Then Nigeria come get another concession. So they both connect me. And the quota going Nigeria. Quota is going to you. So the relationship between the both parties is unique. It's serious and is worth appreciation. And that's something that had never happened in Liberia. Even when Eddie was president in this country, she and Bwakandi had that kind of relationship.
Okay.
When we are president, I can remember there was a time to our day attend the Independence Day celebration on ground that the government did not provide fuel for our vehicles for our cover. So she did attend the Independence Day celebration on SKD. When we are president, tell our vice president, she complained for bulletproof vehicle on ground of the government. Summer 12 did not release money. As a vice president, yeah, as a vice president, you entitled the bulletproof car.
Of course.
The president, the government did not provide that money for her to have a bulletproof vehicle. She completely serious time. There was so many times there was no speech between she and the president. We are. You said it, you hear mommy. Sir Joseph said that in an open section that I said it. When he said George Weah did not speak to him because he got vote more than George Weah in Massachusetts County. He got 400,000 votes. George Weah got I think 100,000 something whatsoever. So when you look at, maturity is not about dressing well, speaking the best. The maturity is about behavior, the way you behave, the way you act, the way you respond to a situation, make you mature, responsible, and make you a leader. So if you observe the atmosphere, the president have more confidence in his vice president. President Baka have more confidence in Jeremiah Kun. That today he will call the vice president, but me handle the one. Where? I challenge anybody, which president have done that since that bro was on there?
Okay. Let's go to the phone now. Let's hear from our callers as well. 0777907. Folks, I have in studio here Yeke Kwaita. Yes, I hope I'm pronouncing the name properly. That's J Yeke. Yes, that's Kwata. I hope I get the name. I get the name correctly.
I'm Kwaita.
Okay, Kwaita. Okay, sorry, Chief. Sorry. He's my colleague from Heritage Newspaper. We had earlier on the Chief Executive Officer of Global Dream Radio. We've been discussing on some of those issues, looking at the administration of President Joseph Boakai. So you can call us on 0777-907-907-0887-11107. Let me take this first caller on the line. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
You are live.
So, yeah, this is James Tomo right from LBS community.
Yeah.
For the show, and thanks to your guests for their own analysis and come to the real, topics that you discuss.
Yeah, we do not have long time, so you got 1 minute.
Yeah. So I just want to start with the issue concerning the relationship between President Bouaka and that of former President and former Vice President Joao Taylor. If you know the relationship we're talking about, I think it's starting from the submission of Vice President Jeremiah Kun. Although I'm not his friend anyway, but he has been humble, he has been submissive in his term as Vice President. But if you saw, when former Vice President Taylor got into power as Vice President, the first thing she did, she left the country without the consent of the president. Without the consent, not even just asking for permission, but without the president knowing that she was leaving. And when she came to ask her, she said, I thought I was still senator. Can you imagine that? So that brought that friction between the two of them. If you Vice President leaving the country going out without the president knowing that you are even going, not to tell you knowing what you are going for, that brought the friction between them. But Jeremiah Kun, His Excellency, have been submissive. I think that brought that issue. So then when it comes to the president issue that he referred to the comment minister, the only thing for me I honestly that was right is to talk about chicken feed. The comment minister should regulate what comes to our country that we consume or we using any other way. Okay. But when it comes to the prices, implementing prices are not implemented in our country hereby let there be and there become. We already laissez-faire system of economy where prices are regulated by forces, demand and supply. And for government out of these prices, you have to either give subsidies to producers or importers so that they can cut down their expenditure and reduce their prices. But government minister will not just jump from behind the hall and say, let there be and let there be, and there will become no. Okay. If you do that, your economy will collapse.
Thank you. Let's see. We take. Let me take the next caller right here. Good evening. You are live.
Yeah. Good evening, Chief. Thank you for the discussion, and I really appreciate you people for all of their analysis. Okay. So
what is your name? You say what's your name?
Abraham Blaman from Cooper's Farm.
Yeah, go ahead from Cooper's Farm.
Okay. So the issue discussed is, one of the issue I really have problem with is most of the charity discussion made by Liberians and other lawmakers but only a specific project, maybe a president only a specific project, are their finances, their personal finances put into this project, or is it the government budget that is passed over? Because if the government budget implemented, then that means you don't have a project. Or somebody will say they own a project, then how you own a project? Or say your own money that you put into it, we should stop these things. The country is trying to be developed. We appreciate the fact that it's going on. And other people should start being biased when it comes to these things. You see the other developments, you try to skip it and put politics ahead. Then how you expect the country to develop?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
Okay, let me take another caller. Good evening, you are live. Walk away from your radio. We always say this. Oh my word. Let me take this one right here. Good evening, you are live.
How are you doing, sir? Something Johnson speaking from the RUFUS resident.
Yeah, go ahead. Something.
Yeah, my first day comment you guys in studio there. But I want to tell you for free, like I want to speak on the agriculture business you guys are discussing.
Yeah.
I commend Yeke, and I will say this. I'm not from Lova, but people who from Lova, who the name Yeke, they are people who always tell the truth. Yeke and other prince were discussing the guys in America. Most of them, they are not concerned of people who live in Africa. So they feel that when they are in America, everything should be all right. So to make fun in Africa here is not an easy thing. It is not an easy thing. The president, who is currently our president, he is saying no, and he was former minister of agriculture before, so he experienced everything and he had the experience of it. How will a country live and it does not have fun? That is not a good thing. The country had their own fun. These are mistakes that government upon government is then making, and they are still making the same mistakes.
All right.
So we are urging the president, if you are listening to the citizen, we are urging him that he will make a good plan for agriculture.
Thank you, Chief.
Because that, yes. So that's my comment.
All right. Thank you. Let's take other callers. Go Elon the Lone Star line.
KONAH, how are you?
I'm okay.
So KONAH, this is the Oracle.
Yeah, Oracle, go ahead.
And I call you from ERW Rehab. So there's no job on your office.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I think I listened to your two panelists, and so one my disappointment with the guy who is in the America thing. You cannot compare an American situation to a like Europe. So there's one thing you should know. No country in the world has improved without an intervention of government. That's one thing you should know. When there was a COVID-19 situation in the entire world, there were people who were not going away. In America, they were paying them. They did not pay people in Liberia kind of way. Some people in Liberia, they put them down, they call it non-essential staff. So you cannot compare a Liberia situation to an American situation. That's one thing you are failing to realize. So the brother in Liberia, a Yeke or whoever, he's making some point. Mind you, there's one thing I can tell people. Some of us who supported the government, the kind of power, we can see the ills and then discuss them. So he's talking about the issue of that 200,000 jobs, short term, medium term. Like he said, he agreed, he must say agree. Because there are a lot of short term initiatives being offered by government. Government is making great on errors. When it comes to the issue of empowerment, government is massively failing in the issue of empowerment. I tell people, I say, if the president like any put a roll in the air, that can't be working at the plane can go. If the men work in the morning, can't see it.
Hello? Okay. I think we lost it. 077907907 887 Let me take this next caller. Go Eileen.
Good evening.
Yeah. Sadi Musa.
Thank you. Digon. KONAH. Okay. I say I pray one day. I'll be member of your church. I'll go visit your church one day.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for your show. I know the time is finished already.
Yeah.
KONAH, I have the problem with Yeke. Yeah, even though I have freedom to speak. But if Yeke telling us today by the country, nobody have project, it is true. But you know what people owning project today, the president owning project, because it's people were coming like, the party were coming and say, we are not doing nothing. The war mean nothing. And even you not there, bad rules say for this country. So people gotta come for them and say, yeah, this is a weird project. And that means I say that we have to do the fund, provide the fund and to do it. But we have started it and we are doing it. You know what we are appreciate somebody.
Excuse me.
You're responsible.
We are appreciate someone. That will go always protect we are. That will go always guard we are. We are take over in my anytime. Every project my any started, we are invited. My any there to appreciate all. Same back took over 2 years. He made a project going on. He ever called president, we are former president, say, "Mama, you don't want to start it here, come. Can Ali will finishing today, we say thank you for you. Ali, you started where he ever do it? Okay. No. You know what do it? So that one day people say, KONAH, you start a project. I KONAH do the one. I KONAH do the one. Because people condemn KONAH not do nothing. KONAH in our still there, he not do nothing, he not supporting nothing.
Okay.
But somebody come for them and they decide to support KONAH and say, yeah, KONAH do the one, KONAH do the one.
Thank you.
Thank you for your show.
Thank you. Thank you, Chief. Thank you. Let me take the next caller. Go Eileen, you are live.
Walk. Good evening.
Yeah, walk away from the radio.
Yeah, thank you.
Walk away. You are the female caller. I won't cut you and you are the first. Hello? Yeah. Walk away from the radio.
Afar off.
What's her name?
My Annie from District 18.
And you are still near the radio.
Oh my God.
Hello?
At distance. Yeah, I can do you.
Yeah, the people are listening to the radio, tell them to load the radio.
All right.
Okay, yeah. When you call in, walk away from the radio, please. 0777907907887111107. Let's get a few more calls, then we go back to Yeke for us to come to the end of the show. Okay, okay, let me take this caller right here on the line. Good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm okay, Chief. What's your name?
Yeah, I'm Jala Juma calling from Johnsonville.
Yeah, go ahead from Johnsonville, Jala.
Yeah, we don't want to talk on a road development.
Yeah.
Today, we Liberian people will always complain. When we're in the traffic, we say, oh, the road looking at it, the road looking at it. Today, the government are bringing into mechanism that, oh, yeah, the road be open. And we the same citizen today, we got our infrastructure and build on the alley, build on the road. The government prepare for it now, and we are complaining that the government is breaking down places, bringing people land, let to do what they want to do because that they are government. So me, I want to tell the Liberian people today that yeah, we understand that today we see in other countries that we can go there, we look at the place, we say, oh yeah, the country is developable. What brought that development? Time for development, it should prepare for hard time. Okay. Time for hard time, it should prepare for enjoyment. I stop laughing. Thank you very much for having me on.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having us. Say 0777, get the last caller. Okay, let me squeeze in this last caller right here.
Yeah, so KONAH went off the oracle.
Yeah, conclude quickly in 30 seconds.
So I want to say thank. So the government got their point. At least they are making gains on areas, but massively in the area they are stealing. Most of it comes to the issue of empowerment. I tell you what, even the government like it put the car rolling in the air. Let the car and the plane be passing by each other. If a man woke up in the morning, he cannot pay his children's school fees, cannot find food for his family, it shows the government is failing. But what the caller said something. He said the former president recognized everything that was wrong in the previous regime. I think that's a fake something because if you even listen to the time the former president was in power, they said all the problems he ever taken for the past government. How can you appreciate what you say all the problems he ever taken from the past government? You know, they have to sponsor their own decision called then. She said, they can keep the blueprint, will do the working. So there was nothing like we appreciated people. Because I remember there's a time nobody would tell you that the thing started from the United Party government. The other people in power would say, you keep the blueprint. So they will stay a music for that thing. You keep the blueprint, will do the working. Okay. So no government has ever appreciated the trend in past present. Okay. Everybody think that they have done the best and the other person not doing anything. So thank you very much this evening.
Thank you. Thanks for having us here. Folks, we are out of time. We are not taking any more call. I may go to Yake. Yake, you listen to the callers. We have like 4 minutes right now to end the show. We have 4 minutes. So yeah, you listen to those callers. Maybe you want to reply to one of them quickly in 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah, so thank you. So for the brother that said, as I'm on the when you're trying to say, as
you said,
the government, every project kind of government. I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. It was my brother Prince from the United States that said that, not me.
Okay, I think his back said. It seems that he will be listening to the calls. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So maybe he will reply to that quickly.
I didn't say that. I didn't say everything government do that this project. No, I didn't say that. It was my brother Prince that said that. Maybe you mistake my name for my big brother Prince who is in the States. But let me commend the chorus. Look, let's be frank. You know, none of the chorus spoke and they buttressed my effort. I have to tell you, I beat Brother Prince in this debate.
You never beat me though.
Yeah, no, it became a debate. Yeah, being in a debate. Because the thing is, Brother Prince is not here. He don't know. He said he been there for 12, 13 years now.
10 years.
10 years, all right?
Yeah.
He will say it because in Alabama, they will approximate. Yeah. in account. Boy, a student of communication, you know,
I
when
may
study
go ahead.
communication,
Please, what else
you
time?
are coming and when you study communication, will teach you plenty things, accounting, all of you, geography. So a person may have been there for 15 years. He's not here. They're calculating 10 years back to Liberia
They
today.
may be coming to.
It's not, how long he spent here. The rough is spent 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 more here, he gone.
Look at it, boy.
Because he only action abroad. So 1 more, too plenty for him here. Because to tell you that brought 10 years back, not abroad today.
Okay.
Brother, let me tell you, I agree with him. We should go back to the soil. Yes. My young man and me making fun, small boy like me making fun. What's the help from the government? I'm using my latest salary for heritage and support to make my family look far. What's the government doing the budget? Look, we gotta be honest. We gotta be frank. If we want to feed ourselves, there are countries who budgets in $1 billion and they are taking 20, they are taking 10-20% of that budget for agriculture to feed us. When the government get farm, the government will produce rice, tomatoes, plantain, cassava. The citizens will buy it. The government generate revenue and store it. But the government is not doing it. The government want again I always say for me that my favorite talk. Imagine the university about teaching agriculture, university about not get farm.
Okay, Chief.
It's a disgrace now.
We are the time.
AMU teaching agriculture, then get farm.
That's the
UMU teaching agriculture, then get farm. All the universities abroad teaching agriculture, then get farm.
Okay, that's a praise for a party statement.
So,
you are back. I guess you listen to the caller.
Yeah, I listened to some of the caller that why brought me back on the show.
It seems that you're
mute,
yeah, you are mute.
No, I'm not mute.
You still
okay, no, okay, I don't want. Okay, sorry, I don't want. Sorry.
So, Rufa, I listened to some of the callers on the show. That's why I brought me back on the show. I listened to one of the callers say, Prince, they in America during the COVID, they were sitting home and the American government were paying them. During the COVID, the American government never paid anybody. They never gave anybody free money. Let me say this. People work from home. You understand? Everybody have their own computer. You work from home. They pay you. Your job will pay you. The only thing the government did, the American government did, they gave people a similar check. And they check, it was not to every citizen in the country, right? It was to certain people when you're working, they look at your income, they will give you that check. You understand? So we gotta be real to the Liberian people. We must not say, oh, because I supporting CDC or I supporting the Unity Party, then we should deviate from the fact things are happening in the country. We're seeing some changes in the country. We're seeing some changes happening in the country. Let's go to the right. Let's go to the right because people were talking about rice. Oh, when we get food, you got the road passing in the air and other stuff. Something will not happen. We must not be relaxing on government. Since I came in the country, let me say this again. Let me repeat myself. Since I came in the country, I spent 10 years in the country now. No government official, I never see any representative today for them to say, oh, I'm going today to donate this stuff to the people or to see young people sinking, glory beyond representative here. No. Everybody focus on their activities. When day break, everybody go on this side. Like people talking about, the government gave people something, the government gave something. American government will never give you anything free. You work here, you pay taxes. When you pay the people rent, you in a house, you pay rent here, my brother, before you come from work, your thing will be up. So let's just be real here. Let me repeat myself again. No projects in that country belong to any individual. Every project in that country belong to the Liberian people. So I will stop there for Ruvo.
Okay.
Tell all the callers that are listening to us today.
Thank you. Thank you. It was. I think. Let me say many thanks to you and Yeke.
So let me just give my party comment. Yeah,
Another party comment.
No, but I didn't give my party.
Yeah, 30 seconds. It's already 11 o'clock.
So let me say thank you to people that Prince. I appreciate him. Maybe the word of the heated arguments. And these are things a part of the discourse, but especially the media and communication is also part of the discourse. Let me say thank you. But you shouldn't compare America to Liberia. America is far developed and up to standard. Liberia is way down.
Okay.
So don't compare America that, but where you say the who do that thing, it doesn't work here. Where the government, where politician will do that, the politician will not go to donate because they make life easier for citizens in America. So they will not go to donate rest because they provide job opportunity and provide other livelihood for citizens in America. So they will not come here and they will not be passing around donating because they know that they are already make the life simple for the citizens on that side of the state. So the citizen can afford to feed themselves. So don't need to go to donate rest and whatever. So don't use that to, let me say, abuse or disrespect the citizens of Liberia. I take affront to that. But let me say thank you to him. Conan, thank you for inviting me. I'm open whenever there is a such discussion. I'm a young man who believe in discussion on that this. Let me say thank you again. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to those that call and whatever. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Yeke, thanks for having your say. So, folks, let me say many thanks to every one of you. Those of you who put in your course, let me say many thanks to you. It was a nurse discussion tonight. Join us on Monday for another splendid edition of the Talking Point. Until Monday, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful time from Pinsville. Bye bye for now.